Leo, good morning. Welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. Hope you're all doing well. Pleasure to be here as always. As always, if you like my videos, please feel free to contact me using the email on the description box below. And I'll be more than happy to send you the information on personal readings, should you wish one. Here we go. Leo, what's going on with you? What is the situation here? Well, it would seem here news coming in that's kind of going to put the cat among the pigeons, so to speak. There just seem a lot of bantering going on between you and somebody. All right. It's like you've got your success here. You've certainly got somebody's attention, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay. But that attention comes with, well, not so much consequences, but it comes with a negative side. Perhaps this person is talking to a lot of other people, and maybe they're trying to assess what life would be like with you going forward before they make any kind of decision. So there is kind of, it does have that kind of negativity, okay, about it. But the good news is you've finally got somebody's attention, all right, or you've got their attention. But the question is with this Five of Wands, I'm getting for some of you the energy of misunderstandings. It's clearing misunderstandings up, making everything clear, making everything understood is the kind of energy around this. Yeah, it kind of come out of the blue very quickly. Challenge position, Ace of Wands. This is very fast moving energy. This is kind of like an energy where you feel a decision must be made very quickly. It's like grabbing the moment, seizing the moment, grabbing the opportunity. All right. But always with the Ace of Wands, if you two are going to connect on any kind of level, there has to be something brought to a conclusion, a previous lifestyle, any outstanding issues, because there is this feeling of being stuck. Okay, there is this feeling of lack of change, lack of commitment. This is like everything happening very, very quickly. It's as if somebody doesn't want to give you, or you don't want to give somebody time to think. Wow. I mean, what's caused this? What's caused this? Well, communication, yeah. Trying to, there's this kind of convincing energy with this magician. All right. Maybe some of you do feel a bit manipulated. But your imagination is certainly running wild here. And you're trying to create something. You're trying to create stability here. You're trying to get answers. You're trying to get clarity a bit of this. You're trying to get some kind of assurance here with this person before you make any kind of practical moves on them. This is all, communication wise. It's like it's come out of the blue because things were silent in the past. Okay, because somebody here was, had a lot of distractions, whether it was you or them. I'm kind of getting you needed time to assess this if it was going to move forward on a practical level. So I'm kind of getting a lot of you, it went quiet. It kind of took the wind out of the sails, so to speak. Well, there is this attachment issue. Ooh, yeah, a lot of distractions, a lot of fear. I'm feeling here that the person you're dealing with is trying to walk away from somebody, okay, so that they can be with you. They want to come and offer you something tangible, but you're not responding tangibly because you're kind of waiting for them to like prove a point. So there is this bit of a lack of interest. It's like you don't hold much faith out on this, a lot of you. It's kind of like the energy that if you two are going to be together, there's this separating yourselves from the past and separating yourselves from your present situation, whether this is work, living. I'm getting a long journey here for some of you. You're in the process of making decisions. You're kind of holding back because you're going through a decision making process here. Kind of some of you are in this rebound energy, you know, focusing on the person you want to be with or the situation you want to put yourself in, as opposed to what situation you're in and whoever it is you're with at the moment, whether you're single, married, dating, whatever. The energy is kind of the same here. You're at a fork in the road. All right, you're holding back. You're going through a decision making process here, and you're not making any kind of moves or promising anything. I'm kind of getting a lot of you aren't promising anything until this person releases their self. There could well be children involved with this. You know, they could be in a custody battle or something. But things are held up here. They're not making any moves. You're not making any moves. There's communication coming in, which sparks a lot of interest. But tangibly, I'm not getting a lot moving here. It's making very emotional decisions. There is a reunion of some kind here with you. All right. I'm kind of getting here. There's been a battle of wills going on. There's been silence and this energy. Well, I'm not communicating with them until they communicate with me, and they're doing the same thing. So there's kind of stagnation. Okay. But I'm kind of getting, you will get your victory. I'm seeing this person contacting you, but there is a kind of a negative energy around it in the fact that there's still a third party energy around. Now, this could be a physical detachment or an emotional detachment. And by that, what I mean is somebody might still be the retaining the energy of an ex or a relationship that wasn't very good. So there's an emotional detachment here, and it's a distraction. Even if it's not physical, even if the ex is not about, it's still a distraction. That's the thing with this third party energy. You know, when we're talking about tarot, we're talking about spiritual energy. So, I mean, I've read for people that are still carrying the energy from a marriage they walked away from 10 years ago. You know, it could be any distraction. It could be a child, it could be work, it could be an ex, it could be the mother, the father, the sister, family issues, somebody living at a distance. You know, take it as it sits with your situation. But there's a third party energy in that is causing you to hold back. The most likely outcome or the most probable outcome. Okay, this is not definite. Nothing ever is in life except change. But probably there's a good chance that you can connect with this person. Maybe keep it friendly to begin with. Their Ace of Cups is potential, but it is a beginning. And it's going to take an awful lot of cooperation. It's going to take a lot of decisions, not indecision. But I'm kind of getting in this particular instance, it's a seeing how it goes. And if it goes all right, then a decision will be made. What I'm actually getting for a lot of you is a delayed decision on a relationship. Okay. Even in work, there's this detachment, there's this moving on, there's this willingness to travel, there's this willing to put the effort in. Well, at the moment, there's a lack of effort, but there is an opportunity there in work to start a new job or create something for yourself, working for yourself. But there's kind of like you're waiting to see how things play out where you are first. So there's still a delay on getting whatever it is you're dealing with, whether it's work or finances or even a relationship which is coming through strong here. There's this kind of delayed decision. It's, you know, let's see how this plays out. But with all this sword energy here and there's Five of Wands, there's Four of Cups, there does appear to be a very, very strong sense of enthusiasm. Lack of enthusiasm, I should say. There was in the beginning, and I am getting that, where there's been silence and some of the opening up, there is initial enthusiasm, initial happiness, and saying, yeah, I've got my victory. But there is a kind of a bit of a negative side to it, but not something that can be solved instantly, but something with patience and persistence probably can be solved for a lot of you. It's what I'm getting anyway. That's it for today. Take care.